Yo, so we're fucking live, I guess. Alright, here we go. We played some Overwatch. Okay. Overwatch, bruv. Hope the stream's working well there. Let's see. Overwatch. Alright, play this shit. We'll do that one. Play that one. hunt. I ain't even gonna try that. I mean, if I get a teammate up in this bitch. Alright, so I guess we lost that first fucking round. Whoop whoop. Looks amazing, looks great. Look at this shitty ass team. Wah 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 wah. Ooh. Ooh. No, I'm dying left. Oh shit, we had no healers for a second. Excel in the pants. Fuck. God damn, let me at him, coach. No way. The one that only had one goes and the one that got the lens, of course. Three, two, one. Oh, I got fucked. Did you hear that junk background? Alright, looks like they got rid of them. You talk about overextension, holy. Oh shit. Hey, I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. For forward. Fucking hamster, let's go, hamster boy. And then I saved my clip. She said, I'm not asleep, but then she's all fucking tired. Bro, I swear. So, like, I'm gonna tell you a story time. So, there was one time, where I actually fell into a fucking thing of fire ants. So what happened was I was stomping this fire ant mound, and I was stomping the shit out of it. And, like, new leaves are coming out. And my dumbass decided, ooh, I'm tired from killing all these fucking fire ants. So what do? I decided it's a good idea to go ahead and lay down. Like, after killing these fire ants, I laid. From that point on, I went to... I'm sorry, hold on. So from that point on, I started getting shit the fuck up, as you might expect. And, yeah, so I proceeded to attack, and we're just whacking these fucking fire ants off of me. It was pretty funny. I wanna be Tracer. I'm already Tracer. I know where his body. Ah, no, I want to do counter. I like this match. This is a good match. We're smelting these motherfuckers. I like this team. We gotta get a little pin here. Bruh, on my ass. It's a bit scary for the longest. I was just back there bugging them boys up. Okay. 7 player kill streak, man. Why do I got more healing and 2 damage than our other guy, bro? CSGO, CSGO. Why is it like that? Okay, whatever. Let it ride, let it ride. Anytime, anytime I'm gonna leave, I have to redo it. Okay, I guess. So this is how we do things around here. Alright. How'd my period expire? I just got here. Oh, I'm in a free-for-all. Damn, how many misses that take? I took a shit ton of hits. I always do that, man. Move right before my attack expires. Oh, straight to the dome. I almost like this guy. Every time I need to repeat the thing about turn. Oh, he's cracked, bro. Scissor Eagle, let him roll. Aww. You fucking scully guy, motherfucker. Fucking cunt. Let's see, let's actually... Making friends. Oh, Scully again. How is this? The Fearzle. That's fucking Scully every time, bro. I only had a what? Stay for real? 2 days gonna win. Oh no, not in that. What the fuck? The best bad God is there not try animal. How many times? I am 5 times. Brother. Brother. How am I even hit a motherfucker 4 times in a day? Okay. Charlie. I had one. Okay, that's cool. Oh no! That was I was saying, really get louder. Do it again, do it again. Ah. What's that, boy? Oh god, that's here the shit out of me. What's that annoying ass gun? He's a Mac 10. Nine hits. Girl, put me in a defusal. I'm in defusal group. I don't understand why I'm getting bullshit right now. Oh, that's so annoying, dude. I don't want to play fucking deathmatch. are you sitting there camping? You pussy. How did he not die? The fuck? Oh, fuck. Yeah. Oh shit. That's what it was. I was on fucking deathmatch. Are you serious? Alright, I got one more in me. I'm done. Donezo. no. How did he not die? Where is he at? Okay. Uh-oh. Bad alert. Major bad alert. I guess it's accustomed for everybody to fucking leave for the round starts. Okay, so bomb A is by the truck. Good to know? This is a good match. I don't mind this at all. I don't mind fucking losing. But for sakes. Oh, God. He thought I blows up. Hell, dog. I don't die of fucking times. What? I'm gonna get my chits. There, but. Nice. Good case, good case. Oh,
Remove any doubts in your head. It's us or them. Laying down smoke. Throwing a grenade. Deploying decoy. Incendiary.
damn.
Throwing throwing flashbang. Smoke.
One more. Stop my son. There he is. Let's see if it clutches us. Oh shit.
Terrorists win.
Oh no. Oh, he clutched it.
Move it, son. Flashbang. Incendiary. Decoys out. Deploying flashbang.
Why would you run that way?
Grenade.
I mean, come on, daughter. Fuck you, bitch.
Bomb has been planted.
You'll be sitting there a minute. Was this game up for 6 rounds? 2-piece. Got that 2-piece though. He knew that. He knew that fool was coming. What the fuck? Hopefully that's the end of the game. I'm ready to fucking. No? Still?
Remember, this isn't the killing house anymore. This is real life. Laying down smoke. Decoys out. Deploying flashbang. Grenade out.
I guess nobody says GG. The fuck? Okay. Alright, well, that was cool. Stopping that. Yes, I want to make sure. I want to stop it. I guess now we can play. Fuck it. I hit roll by test. Really. Let's see if I'm down to that. Alright. See you later. Love that. Have a smoke break. Alright, I'm back. I got to watch YouTube fucking be a YouTuber. Not really. What's that? Hold on. It's being Joe Biden. You're not good with that shaved head though. Oh wait, hold on. It's not even going to my it's not even going to my stream. There.
Gaming video
There we
of
go.
gaming on what appears to be more of a peripheral. Until we
Okay,
can
that's the one
reasonably
there.
build entire computers again, I am going to keep gaming on components. This may be the fastest I have ever lied to you with the title. This is not a graphics card. But come on, can you blame me for thinking so? She sure be looking like a graphics card. She sure be smelling like a graphics card. She sure be tasting like shit. Someone has not been kind to this IO plate. But look at that, it's like a bracket, like a graphics card. What are we doing here? Does your graphics card have removable RAM? Putting this on eBay pronto. It doesn't say what size it is. It's just got this little tiger guy. Hello, tiger guy. Tiger guy is the king. Oh, and it's his 20th anniversary. Congratulations. Wow, I didn't know we were in the presence of married royalty. We could not possibly depart with him. So if you haven't figured it out already, yeah, this is an entire computer. SATA port, SSD M-SATA slot. Look at this. It's even got like front panel connectors. You can hook this up to a case and mount it on a motherboard. Well, I would not recommend doing that. I'm pretty sure that's why the tape was on the contacts for the PCIe slot there. I'm pretty sure this is a reverse PCIe connector. You're supposed to plug a graphics card into it. But as you can see, the connectors are the same. You cannot plug. Damn, is this what lesbians feel like? But like every homosexual couple, we have toys that make everything work.
That was really funny. Hold on. Let me hear how the laugh sound with the voice changer on. Give me 1 second. Luna. Dead right. There we go.
To a case and mount it on a PCIe connector. Connectors are the same. You cannot plug. Damn, is this what lesbians feel like? But like every homosexual couple.
Damn, that was actually pretty good.
You just do this. I believe that's how you're supposed to use this. I'm a third-party observer here, and I don't like it. Okay, but before we get a little too crazy, we should probably just power that thing up and see what the heck it even is. Oh, it's VGA only. I apologize in advance. Just get that dirty boy involved. Something's missing. Power. How do power? Do we just use the GPU 6-pin? I need to get a whole power supply for this? I will surely not regret plugging it into a 1,000 watt E-machine power supply. It do be an Acer kind of gadget, I guess. I will also surely not regret shoving a wire inside of it to turn it on. It was these 2 pins, right? No? No, it was these 2 pins. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, don't mind me just plugging raw wire into like random pins of the power supply that weren't the right ones. No fire insurance guy, you didn't hear that. For a thing that's not a graphics card, it sure do be using the graphics card connector. I don't see another way to plug this in. I assume this is it. Nothing on the back, no. Because there's a chance that that's an output for the graphics card you plug in here. I think that's pretty unlikely though. Okay, here's our setup. No, I can do better than that.
That's pretty
With
cool.
the help of none other than PCBWay, the sponsor of today's video, the boy will no longer have to go naked. What? Wait, hold on. Let me show you why this is crazy. What if I told you that this was 3D printed? 3D printed! And it's this translucent! Yep. Okay. This is gorgeous. Oh, it looks so good. Imagine if you had a GPU that looked like this in your PC, all transparent, atomic purple and everything. I will leave a link to download the 3D model for this case in the description, as well as a link to PCBWay, where you can order your own 3D prints in this UTR 8100 varnish finish. You can easily get $10 off your order by going to the website, going over to my coupons, and typing in the code PCBWay-BringusStudios10. This coupon's only good for the first 200 people to use it. it, so be fast. They do a lot more than you might think. Check them out. Oh my goodness, it just looks so good. And now this is the part of the video where I'm going to pretend like I'm not recording this way after the fact, and I'm actually going to disassemble it so that it doesn't have the case anymore for the rest of the video, and hopefully you believe it. Power supply on. He beeps and then turns off and then turns on again and then turns off, and now the power supply is off. What? You just need a little boop. Huh? I need the detonated power button. We may be having a VGA capturing moment. I really don't want to get the Counter-Strike monitor. I really hate that thing, and there's no room on the table right now. Wait, turn back off. What are you doing? Turn on. The detonated button has done nothing for us. Out of all my monitors, why does this one have to keep being the most useful? Okay, well, it's posted. Let's try to get into the BIOS. God, this thing is heavy. Pentium G630. Sounds old. Well, it's at least DDR3. 4 gigs of RAM. Cougar Point. 2-core, 2-thread. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't do this. Where's an adapter? A working adapter. Adapter 2. Hey, there we go. VGA to HDMI can be such a pain in the ass that I actually bought 3 adapters because I didn't know if any of them were gonna work. Shame on Ben Fay. Shame. Your adapter did not work. It is trying to load my Intel undies. I don't have a Pixie server. Come on, just skip this part. What if we just unplug the Ethernet? Now that we've got the capture all set up, I did want to introduce you to his mother, Taicho, on TikTok. This is the fellow gamer that sent this thing over for this video. You should go check them out because they are a zany one, and they also make videos about random old hardware just like this. Thanks again, dude. No snoopingas. This is actually a pretty old hardware video. You should go check on TikTok.
Hold on, I'm gonna look this guy up, actually. So it's Ticho, or Ticho, however you say it. TikTok. Ticho. Uh-oh.
This is the fellow gamer that sent this thing over for this video. You should go check them out because they are a zany one, and they also make videos about random old hardware just like this. Thanks again, dude. No snoopingas. This is actually a pretty stout BIOS. There's a lot going on in here. USB 3 support enabled with what port? Azalea configuration. Azalea docking support. HDMI, we don't, I wish. Graphics configuration. Oh, it supports pegging. It appears that we are at maximum turbo IMON, as well as our GTT size. Aperture size, no, we can go up on that one. We are oh, this is a lot of options to allocate memory for the iGPU. You know where we're going with this one. Low power mode, no. Performance analyzers, no. No Jannies. Backlight control, what the? I think this BIOS has options for like a built-in LCD, which definitely goes on a graphics card. Well, now that we've configured the hell out of that BIOS, I suppose we need a boot device. You would surely not regret the XI3 100. Actually, I think you would. I'm pretty sure it's broken. 256 gigabyte Samsung M-SATA, go. And our SteamOS flavor of the day is everybody's favorite. Bazite. The flash drive does not fit. It is too dummy thick. I want to see if we can use this adapter. It's literally just a USB front panel plugged to USB. That goes in there, and then this plugs into our quote-unquote motherboard. Go. Hell yeah. Oh, your BIOS does not support CSM legacy boot. The storage device is likely to fail soon. Off to a good start. Okay, UEFI this time. Not gonna lie, I wasn't even sure if this thing was gonna support UEFI. American Megatrends brand. My favorite computer. We're back. We're still likely to fail soon, but we're back. Install. This has to be the most uncompatible hardware for Bazite that we've ever had to install Bazite on. Actually, the iBoss server may have been worse. Did I try Bazite? I don't remember. I'm so glad that this installer is like really nice now. I used to accidentally wipe my flash drive all the time with the old one. All right, one moment while I remake my Bazite installer. Good times. Oh, we have frozen. Is it actually? Yeah, that's frozen. Okay, power off, power on. Hello? Power off, on. Uh-oh. The virus called Bazite has broken my computer! On. Yay. So, why did that happen? Could it possibly be that my storage device is likely to fail soon? No, I don't think so. My guess is that we ran out of RAM. Seems to be a common theme nowadays on this channel. You're only at 4.7 gigabytes of RAM. Come on. You're not out. Are you frozen? Thanks, NVIDIA. And we have no swap space, but I don't know if it would be a good idea to make swap space on our SSD here because we're writing the OS to the SSD. I mean, could we use the flash drive for swap space? I don't see why not. Yeah, that should be doable. We're only using like 8 gigabytes of the 128 gigabyte flash drive. Okay, let me set that up real quick. Hooray, we've downloaded more RAM. The fact that we've had to do this in the installer and not even in the OS itself yet. Yeah, that's not a good sign. It also does not show that we have more swap, but it does in the terminal. So I am terminally okay with that. Temp number 2, go. Oh, there we go. Whoa, hey, slow down there. You have a swap to use, remember. Oh, the desktop has crashed. It's okay. It looks like it freed up a bunch of RAM. We're stable. Swap space is being used. Memory's creeping back up. Unfortunately, the desktop has rejoined us. The installer is not loving life, but he's chugging on. While that suffers, I want to find out more about this thing. The best identifier I've got here is K9ETH. ETH better not stand for Ethereum. I'm going to be a little upset if this is some stupid crypto thing. Oh, you know it's good when you Google it and the first result is from made in China. Oh, well, yeah, there it is. That is the uncool green one. We have the cool black one. Not integrated graphics. Are you sure? I didn't even consider that. Oh, no. Is there some horrible dedicated GPU on this? The iBoss had that. There was some just horrific built-in, well, not built-in, it was built into the motherboard GPU on that thing. And it was also VGA only. I will be quite bummed if that appears to be the case. It can self-replicate at 50,000 pieces per year. Very impressive. I think this is the kind of thing that it was like supposed to go on, where you could just stack up a whole bunch of them and then connect them all to power. Something like that. I don't know. That doesn't really work if this connector works the way I think it does, where you can just couple it to like a GPU. I don't know. I don't know. You can tell I did my research for this video. As always, socket 2 LGA 1155. Wait, what? That would imply that our CPU is replaceable. Oh, dear God, it is replaceable. Oh. Oh, okay, we'll save that for later. Also known as unknown. Oh, it has mini PCIe? I don't think that's correct. This is assuredly mSATA. It was sold by R&O Tech. Our company specializes in various industries. It seems like they kind of just be around on Chinese websites. $1,880. She better game good for that price. Oh, shoot. USB 9? Okay, consider my expectations raised. Consider my expectations lowered. What? Does it get blob? I'm not buying the blob, sorry. No space left on device? It's got a 256 gig SSD, what are you talking about? You are only using 2% of the drive. What's the deal? I don't know what to do. Hello? I don't care about your PID file. Dude. Okay, enough of this. Let me show you why on the 8th day God created test benches. We can take our lovely Bazite installer and bring it to this monstrosity. Plug her in. Take our SSD and put it in this stupid little adapter. Then boot this computer up on this screen. Run through the installer again. Take the SSD out. Pop it back into the dingus. And then in theory, gaming. Also, with mSATAs and M.2s and stuff like that, you don't actually have to push this down. You kind of really only push it down if you're like a little bitch or something. Anyway, successfully installed. Back in she goes. Welcome back. Oh, it's undie time again. And I didn't think we'd get this far. Gaming. Okay, the first thing I gotta know, did it set up more swap space? A little. We're gonna need more than that. Oh, remember how I said it can give the iGPU an entire gig of RAM? That leaves us with 2.8 gigs of RAM for the system. We're approaching Arduino spec territory. I have given it 16 gigabytes of swap RAM. We will be unstoppable. Reboot. Oh, now that's some denotation. Over 17 gigs of RAM. Who says you have to be all AMD on Bazite? Not me.
Did you wake up? Ah, fuck, she didn't wake up. I thought I heard her voice.
We are running the incredibly coveted Intel combo. I am pretty sure that we're just using the integrated graphics, not some weird cursed onboard dedicated thing like I thought earlier. And you know, for a dual core Pentium from 15 years ago, it's actually pretty snappy. Let's go with Left 4 Dead, Lego Star Wars, CS2, and Half-Life 2. We haven't seen CS2 completely shit itself in a while. I think that'll be fun. In the past, it's been, interesting. All right, here it is, Half-Life 2. 15 FPS in the menu. I think we can roll with that. I could not possibly tell you why it's registering as an i7-8550U. I think I might have accidentally hard-coded that into the performance overlay. Oh, wasn't that the CPU that the Google Meet had? Yeah, I haven't used Mango HUD in a while. Okay, I kind of fixed it. It shows the GPU properly, but it's super tiny, and the CPU name is also just CPU now. It's a Pentium something or other. I don't know. I don't remember. New game. Go. Huh? Well, this is a new one. Failed to lock index buffer in CMesh DirectX 8 lock index buffer. In all my years of playing this game on stupid hardware, this is truly a new one. Okay. I'm going to download the older copy of the game. Maybe that one will work. Okay, Steam Legacy version, go. Do we want to play Half-Life 2? Or do we want to... I think this time we'll... What? Proton Experimental. Isn't there a native Linux version of this game? Why are we even using Proton at all? What is happening? This is running really worse. And we're just on the Valve guy. 0 FPS? Why is it like Times New Roman? What is happening? This is horrible. It's running so poorly that I can't even change the video settings. This is torture. I clicked low. This bird is just going at it back there at like 0.1 FPS. Okay, this cannot be the way. Okay, don't do that. We're gonna go back to the current version. I was recording the audio in Audacity, but it looks like it has left us at some point. Can't get any audio out of the VGA, so I didn't really have a choice. Hold on, we're going on a side quest. I want sound. So this thing has the front panel header for a headphone jack, but we don't have a case to plug that into with a headphone jack. But what I do have is a headphone jack, and I can plug this headphone jack into this headphone cable, and then I can poke things with my multimeter until it beeps. Oh, there's one. Right pin is left audio. How intuitive. Left pin is right audio. Okay, so then solder a wire to ground. One for left audio, one for right audio. Find the right pins on the Google. Wait a second. That says JLPC. That's for TPM. There's no audio header. In another world, this would have been a great side quest. Oh well. Half-Life 2, no audio. It's just weird to me that it can load the background, but it can't load a map. In the source engine, the backgrounds are maps. Oh, sup, Joey. Subscribe to Joey Cheerio. Maybe I'll just try a map that isn't the very first one in the game.
Deadlock, I've heard of that game. Deadlock. Oh, I don't want to play that. The fuck? That's not cool.
Okay. Does it really just have beef with the first map? Okay? What? Okay. Sure, dude. Sure. Rise and shine, Mr. Free. Yeah, I know. Subscribe to Joey Cheerio. Okay, so about 30 FPS. Now that we've seemingly done absolutely nothing to get this working. 50 FPS even. Yes, I was the only one on that train. I don't even need audio. I can just hear this game in my eyeballs. This is the part where he says, you hear what Dr. Breen just said? Don't worry, I checked with Grok. He said it was true. This is running pretty good. I'm really glad I had the brain power to switch back to the 20th anniversary build with the native Linux port, so we won't be getting like 0.1 FPS this time. I just noticed how thin this chair leg is. Combine engineering at its finest. Is it actually like 1 unit thick or less than 1? Look, I can just make it disappear. Great Scott! Go! I've seen enough. We're running at like 50% CPU usage, 42 degrees Celsius.
Damn.
This ain't nothing. This ain't nothing. Lego Star Wars. This looks like it's working pretty good. Wow. Over 1 second frame times. Solid. Please, let me turn off enhanced graphics, please. Well, that's technically better. Why does it do this? I like how we're not even hitting the limitations of the hardware, really. I mean, we're probably running out of RAM pretty bad, but as far as the CPU, it's just sitting there, 58%, 38 degrees. No big deal, you know, you don't gotta work that hard. 60%, that's a healthy day's work. This is a nice and consistent 3 FPS. Oh, never mind, not consistent. Now I remember why I only ever test computers on Valve games. Okay, that is unplayable. Goodbye. I'm kind of in the middle of a torrential downpour right now, so apologies for the hurricane noises. Let's hope the rain subsides and I don't end up Left 4 Dead. Stacking the deck in our favor. 640 by 480 seems good. Okay, now she's working for it. And we're just loading. I don't know if we're gonna load. Been loading for a while. Started to call myself Osama Bin Laden. Things are happening in theory. The screen has turned white. Don't know if that's a good thing. Is this desirable? Okay, well, let's close that. Oh, come on. No, no, no! Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ah, I should have been patient. Okay, starting again. I'm gonna come back to this in 10 minutes. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna be a little sad. Okay, it has been 22 minutes. I'm starting to think that something I did by screwing around with the OS actually somehow got the game to run. Because it doesn't look like it's gonna do it on its own. I'm gonna Alt-Tab back in. Wait, is the loading bar further now? What? Why do you have to... what? Wait. Did it load? Yep. Look at that. Okay, yep, this is horrifying, and I've already wasted enough time on this stupid game, so we're moving on. Now on to a game that I know will respect my time. And as a good faith offering, I will even let you process your Vulkan shaders.
Nope.
That's it? You're not even gonna try? Proton Experimental, 800 by 600, window mode. Come on. Wait. Wait. Hello? We are running. That's about it. Should I go out of it and Alt-Tab back in? Seemed to fix the last game. No? Escape. Nothing. I think it might be DOA. I admit, maybe my expectations for this guy were a little too high. But I don't think all is lost. No, friends. We have the technology. The boy can be upgraded. RAM, 8 gigabytes. Going in. Our CPU upgradable. Oh, that's some old thermal paste. To the legendary i7-3770K. The best CPU that I could buy on eBay that goes into this socket. Our paste thermal. Oh, it's separating. Also, what am I doing? This is way too much. We are spread and ready to receive. Our cooler, not upgraded. I couldn't be bothered to find one that would fit the bracket. GPU, AMD RX 480. Connected. The coupler thing, it doesn't seem to work. But that's okay because I came prepared and I have a cable one of the same thing. So we'll just turn it on. No boot. No. Oh, that smells bad. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. The chipset is very warm. Oh, no. I want to see if it is permanently broken. Please. Oh? Oh, come on. Oh, those are the beeps of life. That's crazy. Sorry for making you stinking. Apparently it didn't do that much damage. Don't know how this guy's gonna be doing. So if it didn't do that much damage, should we try again? Maybe we just needed to let out a little bit of magic smoke. It had too much. Nope. No computer that works should smell like that. Okay, well, this sucks. I assumed this is the way that you made them communicate. Now I'm really second guessing if this is a thing that you can do at all. The mystery is unfolding. So I look up the model number, right? It comes back with this big server looking thing. There's a photo on here. Looks like this. There's our little guy. But look at him. They've got him plugged into the Matrix here. I don't want those. Those are for like hard drives. Hard drives are not gaming, not at all. But there is one tiny buy one PCIe slot. There is nothing stopping you from plugging a full-size GPU into that. Yeah, we'd only be at buy one, but I mean, my method sure didn't work. Whatever keeps the magic smoking, I guess, is what we're gonna have to use. But then there's the other problem of, hold on, but there's also this really tiny one. And look, it's super cheap. But then, the product has been removed from the shelves. Should we look at something else? This one would be great. It's so tiny, and look at that. You get an M.2, or no, that's a mini PCIe, but you get a buy one. This is like a buy four or something. There's the M.2 right there. This one would be great. But it's been removed from the shelves. And then there's this one. Same kind of thing going on, but it's also completely different. But this one is on some kind of open source hardware website. That is a suspicious right half of your logo. Open design. Can I just make this? No way. I'm gonna look into that, but also, hold on, there was one more thing. On Taobao, there was this. Yeah, it's huge. I don't know how to leave the mobile site, but anyway. Look at this. Somebody somewhere has some kind of like direct connector kind of thing. This is the holy grail. However, if you take a look, this is not exactly the same kind of thing. The board layout and the IO and everything, it's not the same. So maybe this is just hopium and we can't have that. I'm a little bummed that this open source one just uses like buy one PCIe slots. So we're really not gonna get the best out of our GPU, but it might be our only hope. Oh, wait a second. What do we have here? I wonder if this is where the magic smoke came out of. Wait a second. No, this is like all wrong. Look at this. See how the pins are grouped on this one? That's a single. Those two are paired together. That's a single, but it's very thick. On this one, look at that. They just put them all together. All 6 of those are on the same plane. Look, no, that's not how that's supposed to work. You've got presence sensing, 2 12-volt rails, a ground, JTAG 2, JTAG 3. Those are all very different. And this thing just slapped them all together. Well, yeah, no this didn't work.
Here's where we are now. This PCB from Open Source Hardware Hub, that one is definitely our best bet. Oops, I don't live in China. That means that website hates me and they won't take my money because they're taking my lack of Chineseness personally.
Any day now.
Luckily, I can simply steal the design files using the advanced hacking technique called file export. Then I can go upload them to PCBWay, who does take money from people who were born Chinally challenged like myself. Unfortunately though, the files I can download from Open Source Hardware Hub are not sufficient for replicating that PCB through PCBWay. The included bill of materials, which specifies the exact part numbers of the components needed to make the thing, is sorely lacking in exact part numbers needed to build the thing. Unfortunately, it's kinda tough to get a PCB made without telling them the stuff that they need to make the PCB, but I told them to just send it anyway, half assembled, and I'll figure out the rest. Did I figure out the rest? No, because I haven't gotten the PCB in the mail yet, therefore making that question stupid and dumb. But considering how much is going to be missing from that board and the fact that it's already been nearly 3 months since I recorded the bulk of this video, I've decided that it's finally time to just take out the trash. The trash being this video. The dumpster is your eyeballs. I hope you enjoyed this moldy video. So thank you for consuming this health hazard of a video. I am going to go and eat a Costco hot dog now. And I hope you will too.
Okay. That was a good video.
If you followed the world of Minecraft live streaming, there's a good chance you've heard of Finster, who during the pandemic blew up in popularity by performing a bit of cross-dressing as a woman fairly convincingly while keeping his deep voice intact. While he originally presented this as a humorous gag and swore to be cisgendered, as time went on the story took an odd turn, as the streamer started hanging out with trans individuals who would eventually be accused of crimes against minors. On top of this, a wealthy donor started appearing in his chat offering him an ever-increasing amount of money to fully embrace his female persona, to the point that they legitimately offered $300,000 for Finster to get a breast augmentation surgery. Within 5 years, what started as a supposed goof was now the young British lad's entire life. Presenting as a woman full-time, getting intensive gender-affirming surgery, struggling with alcohol abuse, and filming hardcore adult content for those willing to pay. So what on earth happened? Surprisingly, no other YouTuber has covered this story in depth, which is why I wanted to go down the rabbit hole myself. But the deeper I went, I realized why no other person wanted to touch it with a 10-foot pole. So because of that, I need to start this video with a disclaimer. I want to let it be known that the video today is not a cultural critique on the greater trans community, but rather the story of one person. I understand that this upload will be controversial regardless of how I preface it, but I still feel it's an interesting tale that has a right to be told. So with that out of the way, let's begin. Finster was born Jude Howarth on April 21st, 2000. The earliest traces of Howarth online are fittingly in Minecraft, although not on his own account. All the way back in 2014 when he was a teenager, Jude and a friend named Miles created a YouTube channel together called Miles C Gaming. It was initially a place to show off different redstone contraptions they built on player versus player faction servers, set to music by the rapper Chief Keef. Other videos attempted to expose hackers they encountered, despite Jude admitting they had also been banned for hacking themselves.
But MCMMO admin was an alt of mine because we played on a server that my main got banned on. So we had to, yeah.
They eventually created a faction called Wings of Jesus with a handful of other buddies over Skype. These types of servers encourage players to raid each other's bases, with one such occurrence being Finster's first appearance online. It's worth noting the Finster account didn't originally belong to Jude, instead being owned by their friend Finn, hence the name. Howarth's original account was FringeBoy99.
That was my old account, and I feel like that deserves a video on its own because I've had just as long a lifespan on that account as I have on this one.
But when FringeBoy99 got hacked and stolen, he borrowed Finn's account to keep on playing, only for it to become the basis of his entire online identity.
I had a Minecraft account that, I played on for years. My account got hacked. So Miles, my friend, he said, oh, my friend Finn has a Minecraft account with a rank on the server. Do you want to use his for a little bit until you can buy a new one? I go, what's his username? And he goes, it's F1NN5TER.
The Finster YouTube channel was created in May of 2015, uploading its first video a month later. The young gamer clearly had a knack for designing rather complicated builds, earning respect among the community. As Jude got better at editing, the channel pivoted to Let's Play style content, with the server Revive PvP sponsoring his series early on. This consistency, alongside a good sense of humor, helped Finster reach 5,000 subscribers by January 2016. It wasn't limited to just Minecraft either, with Call of Duty and drunk CSGO videos. But uploads slowed down that fall as the teen began studying for university admission. One of the main servers he played on was Brutal Factions, who gave Finn partial ownership for promoting. This arrangement meant every month he'd get paid a percentage of their donations. However, these stopped over time, and the owner ultimately scammed him by firing chargebacks over PayPal. Given Finster was still a broke teenager, this understandably...
That's what's up.
Yeah.